Hey, good evening. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is Daniel. I was a professional opera singer and beatboxer, and tonight we're going to be listening to Dawn of Victory, performed by Dan Vasc and Rhapsody's own Fabio. So, this was a request from Iris, and I am deeply appreciative of your donation to me and the channel. And I just want to let everyone know that in terms of requests, I'm going to be focusing exclusively on requests from Patreon. So if you guys send me any donations through Venmo or PayPal, which I would be deeply appreciative of, which are also links in the description below, please know that your requests will be heavily considered alongside all of the other requests that I get through my videos regularly. But the requests that I will be prioritizing will be exclusively for Patreon. So with that said and done, I haven't heard Rhapsody in a long time. The name Fabio hasn't come up in my musical repertoire in quite some time, and it'll be really interesting jumping back into this. I'm really excited to jump into more Dan. I have a ton of Dan on the channel, so this is going to be really great. I know that I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. So without any further delay, let's jump into it. That entire opening was just insane, dude. Like, you just... And this is without the vocals, obviously. You just get the immediate establishment of the foundation with the drums and this guitar line, which are both so consistent, so powerful, so foundationally sturdy, that anything built on top of that is going to be incredible. You can have this really delicate voice to add a nice contrast. You can add an extraordinarily powerful voice to complement that really powerful foundation, something that can support that kind of intensity from the voice. You can have, honestly, anything, because the foundation under the lead vocalist is just so sturdy and so energized, and you feel that energy not just through the music itself but through the artists. You see the intensity on their face, you feel how much they're getting into it, and when you see that, when you really feel that kind of energy, that palpable aura that's emitting off of them, even through the screen, especially live, which is why I always think that going to concerts is the best way to experience music. Even through the screen, though, you could just feel that presence, that palpable aura of intensity and world building through their music, through that power they have. Oh, it's just so infectious that I feel not tense in any negative way, but I feel empowered, strengthened, ready to charge into battle kind of thing. Hence the Dawn of Victory, so apt. Yeah! Oh, just those triplets, that doo-ba-da-doo-ba-da-doo, and then the slide. Oh, so good. Yeah. On the battlefield when our is fighting the war of the kings. The army of God on the thunder, the sword, so people come the brave and strong. No turn them to save the white throne. Chains of the masters of and just that transition between the voices. First you have Dan kind of blending this beautiful smooth tone with that coarse rugged tone, that versus the and just being able to blend both of those really well together is just awesome. But then Fabio comes in and you get that exact same energy, that exact same presence, but in a different timbre. Slightly different, but it's his own unique timbre, which is why they complement each other so well. They don't stray from intensity of the piece, and they both match each other's vocal styles extraordinarily well. So the seamless transitions between the voices make this pairing so good. Yeah! Yeah! And their vibratos are just syncing so well. Just, yes. I love how they're just really close together on this. You really feel that closeness, not just in proximity, but in terms of how well their voices are blending. It's just so nice, dude. And just the vowel shape on something like this where the music is very intense and very powerful, you would normally expect darker vowels like oh, but you get you get very bright vowels mixed with this darker atmosphere, so the contrast is there. Very subtly, though, you have to pick up on things like that, because when you experience this contrast, these brighter vowels in this darker atmosphere, it provides a lot more depth to the piece, which only enhances our perception of the piece. It's not monotonous in any way. There's a lot of nuance and a little bit more complexity than meets the eye, aside from just voices harmonizing or being unified in a unison or anything like that. There's a lot more complexity underneath the superficial layers of music that meets the eye, and moments like that are just really, really great. Yeah! Yeah! And just that sharp cutoff into this line, dude. It's crazy. Just the moments to utilize pure voice with all the instruments cutting out, just to really emphasize the comeback of all of the instruments, really heavy hitting, because there's not a ton of dynamic contrast in the piece. Just immediate moments of, not silence, because you still get the voices slowly coming in of and just having that solo voice moment. It emphasizes the absolute intensity and powerful foundation of the instrumentalists, and it's just so incredible, man. Yeah! Oh my gosh, dude! The guitar line is just so incredible, so meticulous and intricate, so detailed and exact on exactly where it's going. And the drums are just so powerful, so foundational, and so consistent in the time. People don't even realize how hard it is keeping time on any instrument, let alone something as pinnacle as the drums. Where with instruments that have more of a melodic sound to it, whether it's a stringed instrument or a wind instrument, you might have a little bit more freedom and liberty to play around with some of the rhythms in the time. But when you're doing a percussion instrument, you have to be on the beat. You have to lay that groundwork and foundation. And as something as intense and powerful and energized as this kind of beat, to be on this beat as consistently as this percussionist is, it's just awesome, man. Really impressive stuff, man. Woo! Oh my gosh, I don't even think people realize just how beautiful that was. Those chromaticisms. Oh my gosh, just incredible, man. Just incredible. And for those that don't know, chromaticisms are the half notes in between your regular whole steps. So if you were to have whole steps using solfege as the example, you might have heard of something like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And the chromaticisms within that would be do, di, re, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Where you still have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, but you have all of the little notes in between them. And then coming down, you would have the same thing, but coming down, do, ti, te, la, la, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. So to have that entire expansive array of solfege, but used as notes within this key, and having all of those beautiful little chromaticisms just to add a little bit more texture and flair to the cadential structure itself. Oh, just majestic, dude. On this beautiful retard. My gosh, man. I love how grand this piece is. You just get the emphasis of what feels like the divine. As I was mentioning in the post-analysis to the initial reaction of this video, by the way, check my link in the Patreon below for the full reaction and analysis. Gotta make the plug, I'm sorry. This definitely has that cathedral feel, where the idea of a cathedral in comparison to, say, a Protestant church, where the cathedral is very grand. It's meant to reflect the divine, heaven, God himself, and to have that giant, grand feeling, that aggrandized sound is just awesome. It's just so divine, and to have it be so perfectly apt to this concept of the dawn of victory, it's just so apt, and I just dig it so much, man. And in tandem with the comment of the cathedral, there's also segments of this where you really feel that Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame feeling as well, where they're trying to go for the same idea, where it's the bells of Notre Dame, and you just get that same kind of cadential phrasing, and there's just something so hypnotic about it and beautiful about it, and I love it. I love how grand this piece is. Both Dan and Fabio do an incredible job working off of each other. Their vocal styles are very similar, and they both have their own unique timbres which contribute beautifully to the piece. The instrumentalists are just awesome. They're so good, and I just love this piece. They did such a great job. Great job, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you all liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you didn't like it, please leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments. I do read all of the comments, even if I may not heart a reply to them, so please know your comments do not go unnoticed. I want to take this time to appreciate all of you for being here watching these videos. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you so much. And I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.